Hello friends, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to make rice porridge. For the best porridge, you can use whole chicken with bones or any pork with bones. To begin, you can boil the water in advance, then add the chicken or pork neck bones. Pan fried until they are lightly yellow or lightly golden. Add chicken or meat of your choice with bones to the boiling pot. Make sure you scoop out all the dirty foams every time they start surfacing in the pot like this. By doing so, your broth will be nice and clear. Flip the chicken to the opposite sides to make sure it is fully cooked. I used 2.5 cups of jasmine rice. Wash them a couple times before you add them to the pot, or use your leftover cooked jasmine rice. I don't have exact measurement for the soup broth and all that because it's depending how much you want to make. You need to make sure your broth and rice are enough. You don't want it too thick or too thin, so you just kind of have to guess on the amount of the broth and the rice. Okay guys, make sure you stir every 3 to 5 minutes. Stir all the way to the bottom of the pot. That way the rice grain don't get stuck and burnt on the bottom of the pot. This is very tough and chewy chicken. I am not going to use this chicken, but I will save it for something else. Next, add fried onions and fried garlics and fried gingers to the soup. This will give the soup extra flavor. Crack a few whole eggs to the soup. The heat from the soup will cook the eggs. You can cook it to rare, medium rare, or well done. It's depends how you like it. I like the eggs in this soup to cook as whole eggs, so I'm not going to be roughed when I stir. If you like your rice soup kind of look flaky like egg drop soup, you can scramble some eggs and turn down the heat and swirl it in the pot and cook it on slow heat. Okay, for topping we have green onions and cilantro. We're going to slice that for topping as well. Okay, for condiments I have fish sauce, sesame oil, black peppers, and hot chili oil. You got to be careful when you buy this. The bottle or the jar look exactly the same, but the other brand has black beans. I do not like that one. And the other one has peanuts, and I do not like that as well. I just like plain chili oil. Usually I made it myself, which I already had, but I gave it to my son. So I'm gonna go with the already to use one, the ready to use. So fish sauce comes in different brands. This is, I looked at it, I thought it was Vietnamese fish sauce, but it's made in Hong Kong. Okay, for condiments, I'm adding some black peppers, a few drops of sesame oil, and a few drops of fish sauce. Some people like their soup a bit salty, some like it a little light, so I'm just going to put just a teeny tiny bit like that. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of greens, like that. Chili oil. I'm plating this for my husband, so just a little bit like that. Just like that. So voila, enjoy the soup. This is very comforting soup in the winter, or when you get when you catch a cold or a flu or a hangover soup. I never been hungover. I don't drink, so I don't know what it felt like to get hungover. It's so comforting and it's delicious. It's also easy to digest. It's kind of more like for outpatients from the hospital kind of food. Okay guys, so this is leftover from last night. I cooked more rice in the rice cooker, and then I added to the rice porridge soup that I made to make it a little thicker. And I also add some shrimp. You can add shrimps, or you don't have to if you don't like. In Asia or Thailand, they crack raw eggs right on your hot porridge and let the heat from the rice porridge cook itself. I like mine medium like this. I don't like it too runny. It's kind of gooey to me, so this is the consistency of rice soup that I like. Some people like it more watery, like what I had last night. And the way they made excuse me, and the way they made congee is like a Hong Kong dim sum kind of like porridge. They made it real thick, and they don't use greens for topping. They use some gingers, and they used preserved duck egg. It's brown eggs. I don't have that. You can use the preserved duck eggs for this as well, but I'm trying to avoid eating a lot of food that has preservatives. It's really bad for your joints. Okay, enjoy the soup. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day.